Did you know your data isn't safe on the internet? In 2023 alone, the number of data breaches that we know of is around 3,000. And I'm sure there are more incidents of data breaches that happen across the world that no one got to know of. So, what is a data breach? If you're a gamer, you've heard of the GTA 6 leak. That's an example of data breach. Someone used some means to get access into their service or whatever and store valuable information and just leaked it to the world. Well, how do you prevent data breaches? To do that, there are ways you can check your accounts to see if it was involved in a breach or not. In this video, I'll be showing you how to use some script I found called WhatBreach on GitHub to check if any of your accounts was involved in a data breach. Also, this script wouldn't find every single thing, but I'll also show you a way to look for other stuff after, so sit tight and enjoy. On Android, there are some things you need. You need to have Termax installed. I'll leave a link to a video on how to install Termax in the description. So go ahead, install Termax. Then you install and configure Git, because you need to clone the repository. After you're done configuring and installing Git, install Python. After that, using Git, clone the WhatBreach GitHub repo, move into the repository and install it using pip install-r requirements.txt. That will install all the requirements for this repository. But wait, you can't run it yet. You first need to edit some codes. So you'll need to change the raw inputs inside the formatter.py to just input, because the raw input is some Asian, it was used in the old versions of Python. Okay, so you just have to use your nano editor, enter that file, look for any instance of raw input and just change it to input. When you're done, just run it using Python whatbreach.py-e, then your email account. It can be Gmail, Protonmail, whatever, the account you want to check if it has been breached. Basically, this will be your first time using the script. So to ask you should add some keys and tokens. Well, you can just skip those ones because those ones are actually paid. So you can just skip them for now. But if you have money, you can go and get those tokens from their sites and add them to the script. On the Linux side, just open up your terminal, install Git and configure it. Install Python. Clone the repository, move into the repository, type pip install requirements, and as usual, change the raw inputs in the formatter.py into just input.
Travel back in time. Whoa, right where we belong. Maybe
once you have done changing it, run the scripts using Python whatbreach.py-e, then your email account. That's it. This one it also asks you for some tokens. As I said, for the Android side, those tokens are paid. You don't need to input them. You can just press enter to move on to the next one. But if you have money, go to the site, get the tokens, pay for them, come and input it to give you a better search results, which is best. But some of us don't have enough money for all those stuff, so we'll just use what we have. Okay, so now you know how to install it on Android and Linux. For Windows, as I said, I was getting a lot of errors, so I just left it as this. It's quite old and I don't have enough energy to try and fix it. So for extra security, once you've used the script to search if it can find any of the data breaches, if it doesn't find any, you can also check haveibeenpawned.com. That one will also tell you all the data breaches that your email account was involved in. So I would say you should use the script, then go there also to check, so that when you find it, you can either change all your passwords or delete that one before stuff gets compromised. Let's talk about the tokens that you can get. So from Hunter.io, to get that token, we require a professional email to sign in. Well, they do provide a free access token, but you need your professional email address. But I don't have one, so I can't test it out for you. So then when we go to WeLeak info, and it's a payment of $39 a month for the token keys. And have I been pawned? To get a token key, you would need to pay an amount of $3.95 a month or $39.50 a year to get access to it. For the last one, that's SNUS based. That one too requires a subscription to get, even though you have your username and password, you still wouldn't be able to use it to search because you don't have a subscription. So for that, the subscription is $6.49 for 7 days. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and remember to stay safe out there. If you have any other questions, you can reach me on my Twitter, my Instagram, and probably my TikTok as well. I'll see you all in the next video.